everyone. My next guests have been on the show with me a couple of times now before, but also on my television show. I'm really excited. That is going to be out quite soon, probably in the next few weeks.
September 15th.
You're going to be on September 15th, so you can see that on Channel 7 on Saturdays from 11 to noon, so you can check them out there. First of all, I want to talk a little bit about what you guys do. I have here with me Hy Stokes and Carter Wilcoxon, and they're with the Pam Group. And I want to talk a little bit about something that you guys have done that is so phenomenal, that is really for everybody else. And it comes with you. Let's tell a little bit about, yourselves and what you do.
Okay. First of all, I've been in the industry for about 29 years. I use a number of disciplines with a number of different professionals as far as the planning team. And one of the things that's very unique is what we're going to be talking about today is the estate plan.
Hear it out. Listen to this, guys. It's really different. It's really new, but they've made it also very easy and friendly for everybody as well. So what is the estate plan?
Well, first of all,
go ahead.
First of all, Carol, let me just take you a step back a little bit. New, not necessarily revolutionary, absolutely. So this has actually been 33 years in the making. And what we have done is we've completely taken something that is desperately needed. Clients that are listening right now, your listening and viewing audience, they really don't know where to go when it comes to getting all their affairs in order. And what we've done is we've taken something completely complex and simplified it, leveraging technology in today's day and age in order for them to be able to do that with our proprietary process, of which we've talked about before, our 90 and 90 formula.
And we're going to talk about that. Also, I want to say we are live on Facebook, so I want to say hi to everybody out there again.
Howdy.
Like us, follow us. You guys, we're going to be sharing this after the show too, so we can all kind of grow ourselves that way too.
Perfect.
But I want to talk about what the estate plan is, okay, and why it's so important for our listeners, for everybody and viewers out there to be listening to why it's so important for them to do.
Well, we everything's powered by the estate plan, but it's really a secured cloud-based platform that allows clients to be able to get on there. And once they have an account, it's really so much more than just the planning documents. There's an area within the portal, part of the membership gives you what's called a postscript page, which also addresses the digital afterlife. So estate settlement is also another area that a lot of people do not talk about. So because we are living in such a social media, right? I mean, here we are on Facebook saying hi to everybody. I mean, that is not the wave of the future. That's the future here and now, right? So the digital afterlife aspect that someone's going to be able to have to be removed from upon demise is another area that we address. And it's very, very important because some of the statistics are very alarming. When someone passes away, the type of fraud that is pursued to be able to, when it becomes a known, understood, publicized way, if you're not doing it properly, if you only have a will, that's what happens, then people will do whatever it takes. I mean, we deal with hacking all the time, LifeLock and things of that nature. Well, imagine how much defense you have if you're passed away. You can't defend anything now. So we address all those things with our proactive planning. The estate plan is a very important dynamic to the entire thing. It is all digitized. We just power everything with the estate plan portfolio.
I got to say something because you're talking digital.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people get nervous when it comes to that. Certain age groups, okay, we don't get it, right? But we get high. And I think that's really important because I want to talk about that. I know it's important for us to talk about what it is and why it's important for people to do that. But I want to get it out right now that how they get Hy Stokes, who has been in this for a long time, an older gentleman who can help people walk through this because it's scary sometimes when you deal with digital, okay? Sure. So tell them what happens when they do it.
One of the things that I will do is I will treat you like family. And what I mean by that is so many people don't have any kind of understanding, or they're afraid of getting on the computer or whatever the situation is to get into the cloud.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm there, is to walk you through it. And we have a free test program that if you want to do that, you can do it. If not, you can contact me directly and I can take you through the whole process.
But it's awesome because you do a free consultations with people. So you're actually talking to them. So you don't have to be worried about anything when it's dealing with the cloud and digital. I wanted to get that out right away. Okay.
Yeah.
And they go to your website, which is, it's Pam, P-A-M, group.com. They can go up there and they can actually do a test drive. So what happens when they do it?
Well, actually, let's step back again.
Okay.
It's Pam, PAM-GRP.com. Because if you go to the other one, you won't find me.
Let me do it again for you. It's Pam-GRP.com. So let's go ahead and tell them what they do when they go to Pam-GRP.com. Go ahead.
Well, the first thing you'll do is you'll get a chance to look at a video that is probably anywhere from 2 to 4 minutes long. And it will kind of tell you a little bit about the issues, the potential problems, and those type of things. And then there's a button that if you want to try it, you can do that. Or it has all my contact information there. And again, you don't have to be afraid. You can go on and just request me, and I'll be there.
I'll be there. That's a song. The number to call here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. You can call in here too, and you can actually call here and get that free trial from me right now by calling in. That's 602-277-5369. If they want to call can they go call you as well, or is it best to just go, what's your number?
480-226-5824.
Okay. And again, I suggest going up on that website because I think that's the best place to start. You're going to click on that button. You're going to get that information. And if you need he's right there. He'll be there for you. Again, it's Pam-GRP.com. Carter, why is it so important for people to be doing this?
Well, first of all, let me just say that you absolutely need the guidance of somebody, right? Imagine if you can just like push a button and all of your affairs are all set to go. Well, we designed it specifically for that. Consumer facing, putting them back in total and complete control of all of their affairs. You know, estate planning, proactive estate planning is very, very important. A lot of advisors that I work with, we've trained them. High being one of our most respected, trusted advisors here in Arizona. We're a national firm, but he's able to navigate the waters for these clients, and he has got an entire support team behind them all the way down through, well, I won't get into too much about the entire team, but it's an entire collaborative team. But it's so important for somebody to do this. I just literally had a horror story that just happened where someone thought that they could have a verbal will. 49 years old, multimillionaire, passes away, and they were trying to get the state of Arkansas to accept a verbal will. That's like me saying, oh, yeah, I remember I was there, too. He told me I was supposed to get that.
I know. My dad said I didn't have to pay that. I know that was a good one, too.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. But, I mean, in order to get all of your stuff done, especially as you start reaching that age when you really start thinking about that, philanthropic things, which we can also assist with, the robust opportunity that is there for us to be able to assist clients, they need a direction. They need somewhere to go. And unfortunately, they think that there's usually only one place to go, and that's to have to go to a high-priced attorney in a big stuffy leather chair, which if you watch the video, it's a short overview of exactly what the process is that we've incorporated to make it seamless, efficient, cost-effective, and most importantly, accessible 24/7, 365 to make changes for that one constant that happens in our life all the time, right? The change.
That's right. That is a change. It is all the time that something always happens in our life that we never know. We don't know the future, and always something does happen. Though I want to talk about, too, that you've made it and explain it how people are already doing this anyway, because I know we've talked about that. So before we go to a break, I want people to understand that you're already basically online doing these kinds of things already with your banking and all of that. I want to explain that too before we go to a break so we can come back and talk. Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, so first of all, we take the same types of securities very seriously, the most encrypted securities on the cloud, because we know, especially in this day and age with Cambridge Analytics and all the types of data migrations that are going on, the privacy issue has been also addressed very seriously from the very beginning. That happened 7 years ago. Like I said, this has been something in the making for 33 years. So our firm has been the back office support for attorney law firms throughout the country for the last 33 years. But 7 years ago, the genius behind it, the CEO and founder of the company, Gary Lofsgaard, knew there had to be a more efficient, cost-effective way. But he had to, number one, address the security issues. And he's addressed that with that. But yes, banking, emails. I mean, you can't even have a Facebook account without having an email. So you're online. In fact, it would scare your audience if they knew just how much everybody knew about them.
Well, the point is that it's safe. It's really safe. Mm-hmm. And
secure.
You get high along with it. So you got to check it out on their website. It's the E-State Plan. So at the website is pam-grp.com, or you can call them at 480-226-5824. Hang tight. We'll be back in just a minute. Welcome back, everyone. Everyone, listen up, because this is all really, really important stuff here. And I know people don't like to talk about this. I know they want to put their heads in the sands, but it's so important. And this is something new. Maybe you even already have your estate plan done, but not this way, right?
Right.
So
you can always reinstate it. And sometimes you have to reinstate a trust because you can have it for so many years and it needs to be updated. And you have to be very careful at what you do and how you do it and even who you do it with.
Absolutely. And let me just tell you something. This is new. This is absolutely new. But you know what? It's awesome because this is something that not only are you able to do something that it's going to be very secure and safe to do, you also, if you need help, you're going to get the advice from High Stokes right here, that he can help anybody, that they do free consultations for you. Go up on that website and check it out because I know what the question is. So, what we're going to do is just check it out, that, what the website is, and do the free trial. It's a free, 10-day trial?
Yes.
It's 10-day trial and it's for free. You can either go up there right now and check it out, which is pam-grp.com, or you can also call in here and get it from me. And I'm going to let everybody call throughout the rest of the show for it. So it's 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. It's the E-State Plan. There's a video right there. And if you have any trouble whatsoever, you could talk to Hi and he'll help you. That number is 480-226-5824, or call in here and get this from me. Okay. So what is the first number one thing that people usually forget to do when it comes to estate planning?
Well, they forget where a lot of their information is.
Oh,
number
God.
one.
I forget where a lot of stuff is, and I'm not passed away.
Well, and it's really unique because I do seminars and I've asked questions to people in the seminar.
What are they?
I asked them, has anybody here known of somebody that has passed away and can't find their estate plan? And everybody in the room raised their hand because they know of somebody. And that's the unique thing we have going, is that it's in the cloud. It's there. It never goes away. You get a code number. You get everything you need. And if you forget it, you can always call me or call Carter or what have you. You
can also give all that information to your, let's say, attorney,
yep.
right?
Yep.
That
yes.
would always have that. The beneficiary should always have that,
mm-hmm.
right? So but it's always in the cloud. Go ahead. 24/7. Go ahead.
So anyway, and a lot of people are not really aware of how easy this is. And I want to make the preface on easy because a lot of people think, number one, and Carter mentioned it before, you don't have to see a stuffy attorney sitting in a chair and at $250, $300 an hour. You don't have that. And you can have everything done within 90 minutes.
Well, let's also talk about this. We're going to talk about a few other things that they forget to do.
Yeah.
But I do want to also ask you, so they're sitting here listening and you're saying, well, this is online. Why can't I just go to LegalZoom and do it online? Difference, right?
Oh, huge.
And that's why I brought it up.
Yep.
So say what the difference would be, because there's a huge difference. Go ahead, or whoever.
Well, I mean, the protocols that we have in place are, you could feel the Grand Canyon between the difference between us and LegalZoom. Similar in the aspect that, of course, it's, in the digital age. However, the difference is that we've got legal protocols that are in place. Another one of the aspects that we have, the reason why we actually call it e-state plan is because we leverage technology in the e-sign act that was enacted in 2000 from Congress, a congressional law that allows us to be able to e-signature every document, where normally the way that anybody that's listening right now, if they've ever done an estate plan before, they got to go to a notary, they have to have everything notarized. Well, we've actually taken today's legal precedents that have been set by Congress, Act of Congress, hard to get, right? And we leverage that, and we actually utilize that for the e-signature, so they can literally do it from the comfort of their own home or from our office in, like we said, 90 minutes or less.
That's awesome. Again, you can check it out on that website. There's a 10-day trial right there. Not only do you get that, but you also get high as well if you have any questions. That website is pam-grp.com. Their phone number direct, it's 480-226-5824, and I want to implore everyone. First of all, I think everyone should go up there and look at it. I just think that everyone should. Also, maybe it's you. Maybe it's someone you know. Maybe you got parents that haven't taken care of this. Maybe you just got married. You should also be taking care of this. All this kind of things. Everybody should have it. But also, I want to say, don't put your head in the sand. Our number here, you can get this also from me. It's a 10-day trial. I'm going to let everyone call throughout the rest of the show. Our number here is 602-277-5369, or toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Some of the other things that they might forget.
Yeah, well, let me say something that's really, really important. That we've talked about this 10-day trial. They can literally, with the guidance, you're going to need the guidance of someone like Hi to walk you through in this, okay? You're going to need someone to hold your hand in this aspect, right? But then we've got the legal attorneys will be within the system, the network attorney that will review everything. But in the 10 days, they can have full access to literally everything. They can do everything. The only thing that they can't do is have it be legally binding if they haven't purchased it.
Okay.
But they can do everything. And here's the number one. I'll tell you the number one thing that's forgotten with a real funded trust is the funding. We take that to another level as well, leveraging the abilities and the access that we have by using not Arizona law, but we actually use Nevada as the situs to be able to do every single one of these, because as most Fortune 500 companies where they incorporate, right, Walmart's, where are they at? They're in Bentonville, Arkansas. They're incorporated in Delaware because Delaware has the best business laws on the books. Well, we use the best trust laws, pro-trust laws within the country, completely legal, able to do. You can have your trust situs anywhere. So we use the legal precedents set within Nevada to be able to do this, because it's the number one state for having your trust be sitused in. And we can get your funding and everything done literally, digitally. So the number one thing that most people miss when they're actually doing a trust is the funding part of it. So it's the same as if a tree falls in the forest and you're not there to hear it, does it make a sound? Well, same thing with their trust. If you never fund it, you never had a trust.
Well, it's important. I think people need to listen up. And I don't care if you've had one done. You also should have this, check it out, because you might need, you guys have to dust these things off all the time and make sure that they are all taken care of and up to snuff. Also, you're going to get the advice of Hi Stokes. How long have you said? 30 years? Of experience, and you've got now in the cloud digitally 24/7 that basically within 90 minutes you can have this done. And then, of course, the next step after that would be then to purchase it, correct?
Yep.
And it's pretty relatively affordable?
Oh, very. It's yeah. There's no doubt about it. I mean, affordable is an understatement. And really, I have this saying that I use all the time. It's not what you cost, but it's what you're worth. And the value is there. So the problem is, and you could ask any attorney, the recommendation is every probably 4 to 7 years to update your documents, but no one ever does it. Let me tell you why? Because it's painful. It's cumbersome. We've eliminated that. This is all about the client being in complete, total control, but they're going to need the guidance and direction from our trusted advisors like Hi Stokes.
Well, here's the way I look at it, too. This is a place here where you get to hear this. This is new. I know it's new. You're going to be hearing it on television, too. They want to get the word out about it because it's a little different, but at the same, it's cool. It's the wave of the future. This is where you're going to have to do things anyway at some point.
21st century.
Right. And you got to get into it. And this is a great way. It's a 10-day trial, and you can have at that much time to actually take, which only really takes 90 minutes in the first place, but you got 10 days to work with High, make sure that everything is all taken care of. It's a few minute video right there that's on the website. Again, it's Pam-GRP.com. You can even call them. They do free consultations. They want to help everybody. That's what they're doing. That's what they want to make it easy and safe and also affordable. Again, that number to call them, it's 480-226-5824, or call in here and you're going to get it from me, that 10-day trial. 602-277-5369. What are your final words for today?
Well, I want to say something because you've talked about this a few times about it's in the cloud and it's the wave of the future. I just read an article on Sunday over the weekend that someone literally just got through investing $500 million of capital, and you just mentioned them earlier, into LegalZoom. Do you want to take a wild guess on why someone would invest $500 million into a digital platform? It's because it's the future.
It is the future. And it's important for everybody to listen up on this. I know there's a lot of older people that listen to the show, but you've got High Stokes. He's been doing this for 30 years. So really, it's the best thing to do is get up on that website. If you can't get it, have somebody help you to do it, because High is going to be there. He's going to help you walk this through, make it very easy for everybody. It's Pam-GRP.com, or call in here at 602-277-5369.